Hello, friend, and welcome. I'm Dr. Melissa, and I'm honored to take you on this guided meditative tour today to invite you to align and allow your brain, your body, and your entire being to upgrade into an enhanced state of thriving resilience. The place where stress that would have any time before today triggered you and moved you into a state of tension, distress, worry, concern, or doubt. After this meditation, will now inform your body of how to express itself in a more allowing, adaptive, responsive, and resilient way. This is your time and your space where we will move into a greater awareness to align your conscious and your unconscious mind so that together you are fully in a state of thriving. Because what happens through the unconscious mind is that, of course, at early young ages, we kind of get downloaded into certain beliefs about life, about what things mean, how we're supposed to respond. And so right now, as the world is in a heightened state of response, we're kind of on threat alert. The brain is naturally going to go to that primitive response, that foundational job of keeping you safe, keeping you protected, and making sure that there are no threats that are going to take you out. And so when that happens, again, it's this very automatic, unconscious process that your body has been doing for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. It's hardwired into our DNA. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. So that's a good thing. And yet, there's kind of this counterintuitive side, right? Where all of a sudden, the gift becomes the curse. The good job of keeping us safe when we are in a prolonged state of stress, of threat, well, then that actually takes us into a place where we are no longer safe, right? So the body wants to keep us safe, yet the longer we are in these states of activated distress, we actually move into threat, the very thing it's trying to keep us from. And so what we need to do in this meditation today is to be able to upgrade that messaging, if you will, kind of that unconscious belief and that program of how the body is supposed to keep you safe. So as we move through this, you're going to have some awarenesses and knowings that you are fully safe and that in order to continue to thrive in even greater expressions of health and of vitality and of resiliency, well, that's going to require a new way for your body and your brain and your entire being to work together and to respond together to life. And so I now want to invite you into this guided journey. We're going to be doing some nice, relaxing breathing and guided imagery and kind of inner conversation. So please go ahead and take a moment to get into a very comfortable spot. I'm going to begin some music. I'm going to take you into deeper states of you so that in just 10 minutes, together we'll come out on the other side in a more aligned state that will allow you to more effortlessly and consistently express your enhanced states of resiliency for thriving. Let's go ahead and begin. Welcome into you, into this moment, into your space, as you are now noticing just how easy it is to comfortably feel where you are. Your feet, what they're touching. Your sit bones as they're kind of sinking and grounding in, supporting you. Noticing your breath as it begins as it has been, to effortlessly move in and out of the nose, keeping the mouth soft and closed, allowing the breath to be comfortable, free of force or strain, just easy flowing in and out through the nose. Comfortably now, I invite you into conversation between your brain, your body, and your unconscious, so that consciously you may align with your enhanced, resilient self. To do this, I ask and invite you to first thank your body. Thank the stress, thank your stress response, your immune system, every part of you for showing up day after day, moment after moment, responding to you, protecting you, supporting you in the way that it knows that it is supposed to. Through the breath, through placing your hand upon your heart, bring in the intention of gratitude, thanking the tension, the stress, for all that has been, for it has given you protection, and that is a gift. It has given you safety. That is a gift. And now I want to invite your unconscious to the conversation and to ask you to ask your body, say body, any areas where I may be holding stress, tension, fear, lack, worry, uncertainty, or strain. Physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, body, please bring all of this stress and tension that has been. Please bring it into the form of a shape, just a simple shape that I can clearly understand, so that we can use this shape to symbolically communicate all the stress, the tension that has been, into one simple shape, here and now. And as your body, your mind, your being presents this symbolic shape to you, there's no right or wrong, nothing to focus on, just whatever comes in whatever way it wants to present. Thank you, that's right. There it is. You're simply going to thank it and ask it to share with you what it needs. What does it need, if anything, for you to know? What, if anything, does it need from you? And the answer may come quickly and quite obviously, or it may just softly present over time. The importance is to let your body, your brain, your being, the essence of you, your unconscious, know that you are listening, hearing, and in gratitude for the many ways that it supports you each moment of each day. And you're going to invite this symbol, the shape holding the stress or the strain that has been. You're going to thank it and let it know in the past to kind of hunker down, to become tense, to become small, to protect and shelter, was a way that worked to keep you safe, to keep you inside. And yet now, the longer, the more frequently, the more often that it keeps you in this tense, constricted, constrained state, well, it's actually creating a threat. It's actually creating harm. And you know that it only is here to serve you, to support you, to keep you safe, to keep you thriving. And you love it and are so grateful to every part of you, conscious and unconscious mind, for protecting you so. And yet, it is now safe. It is important for you to say, body, I invite you to transmute into our next state of safety, because the way that we have been is no longer safe. It is actually constraining. Because in this new time, in this new space, in this new environment, it is now essential that we upgrade and transmute together what has been into a new enhanced state that we are ready to now express. This resilient state where it is safe to go outside, it is safe to interact, it is safe to expand into new places, to new spaces. Not only is it safe, but it is essential for your thriving, for your full expression, for the safety of your very authentic self to express your highest gifts. And in order to do that, body, you are invited, unconscious mind, to release the tension and the constriction, to allow it to dissolve, to shift, to transmute, to bring in some space. In that space, the space of the breath, between the breaths, the space of ease in the muscles, the space around you is the space where resiliency exists. It's kind of that space for flexibility, that space for adaptability. Just like the willow tree. Not to be rigid and tense that you will break, but that you can bend and that you can spring back and up and around and move in a resilient, adaptive way, thriving. Allowing your body and your mind to see and feel yourself now and tomorrow and next week and next month and next year and the year after that, and on it goes in a thriving, adaptive, explorative, safe, thriving state. That place. Can you sense it? That exact moment, you resilient now. Thank your body. Yes. Invite it into resilience. Invite it. Every part of you. Invite your immune system. Thank it for knowing exactly how to respond to being in a balanced state, ready to support you, to learn, to adapt, to upgrade, so that even if stress occurs, it doesn't shut you down. Because in the past, when you would have needed to shut down, now and any time in the future, you recognize that to shut down is actually the threat. It's not about shutting down, locking down. It's about just staying open. Open, curious, expansive, in awareness of the opportunities to experience your adaptability, your resilience, to grow forward, to learn from, to absorb new information, inspiration, and that each time you do, your body is upgrading, even as it's learning about the environment through bacteria and virus. It's learning how to be adaptive and resilient and responsive. In this new, heightened, aligned state of resiliency, as you are here now, I invite you to thank that symbol of all the stress and the tension that had been, to lovingly give it permission to transmute into its higher state of expression, that state where there is space, where there's allowance, expansion, response, upgrade. All of this is within you. All of this is you. It is here now. In any time in the future, when your system gets triggered in stress or fear or worry or doubt, when in the past it would have shut down, now you are simply able to tap your hands, your fingers to your sternum, just a little light tap to activate this resilient you. Breathing as you begin to tap now. Just tap with me onto your sternum. It doesn't have to be hard, just finger tap to the chest. Tap, tap, tap. Tapping in your resilience, tapping in your strength, tapping in your vitality, tapping in your immune system's innate, activated intelligence to learn, to adapt, to respond, to upgrade into greater states of flourishing. Tapping on your chest now, bringing your awareness into your chest, thanking your body, thanking your unconscious, thanking all of you for knowing how to care for you in the most resilient, flourishing of ways. Tapping your chest as you are now, going ahead and coming back into this moment while you're still listening to my voice. You're just beginning to move those shoulders. Allow those feet to touch the ground. Allow your breath to become a bit fuller as you're here, tapping in that resilience, locking it in, to now softly place your hand over your heart in that space that you were tapping. To now welcome in all this awareness that you've gained during this short, guided journey into you. Allowing yourself to embody now this resilience. Ask your body to allow you to feel this resilience, to feel it move through you, to feel it. Say it out loud. Body, allow me, increase this sensation, this feeling, this recognition of my resilience. Allow it to move through me, to feel the tingle in your toes and your fingers, the resonance, the wholeness of you as you are here now, fully back in this moment, fully back, eyes open, fully back, hearing my voice. As I thank you for taking this time And may I remind you that you truly are so much more than any message, anyone, or anything may lead you to believe. If there are moments of concern or of worry, just know that that is a human response. So please don't judge yourself harshly or coulda, woulda, should yourself. Simply recognize that as a moment, a human moment, to say thank you, self. Thank you. Because it's just defaulting to a place where it feels that it needs protection. So thank your body and your brain and your being. And yet you now consciously know that there is new information that has been downloaded into your system through this meditation. There's new information on a cellular level that's now informing your brain and your body and your being. Your resilience is now activated. So even in those moments where you may have in the past gotten triggered, and if you feel any tension or constriction in the future, simply bring your hand to your heart and say thank you. Take a moment to bring the shoulders up, back, and down, to open the eyes wide, to breathe in the resilience. In any moment, you can talk to your body. Your body is the communicator of the unconscious mind. It will always allow you to feel the sensations. Take this time to be curious about you, to honor more fully and deeply and richly you, brain, body, and being. You, my friend, are magnificent. And now, as we bring this to a close, I thank you for allowing yourself to be fully present to experience your new, aligned, and upgraded state of expressing enhanced resilience.